Yuan in Chinese means a kind of connection among people. The Chinese believe we meet by yuan, we fall in love by yuan, and we become friends by yuan. It's a feeling of affinity. Every individual has their own reason to come to China, and there is yuan between each visitor and the Chinese.
I'm Jed Weingarten. 我是美国人.
Jed Weingarten is an American photographer and cameraman for National Geographic and Discovery Channel productions. He came to China to photograph the rainforest. Hello, I'm Shelley Huang, a Chinese New Zealander. I met Jed during our filming, and he decided to be my traveling companion and visit Guizhou province. Guizhou province is located in southwest China, next to Sichuan and Yunnan provinces. It has a population of about 35 million people. In my memory, Guizhou is famous for its rich mineral and coal resources. It has so many attractions. How do we choose?
Spend time with people who are actually cultivating the tea with their hands, and I get to really appreciate how it tastes and how it smells and the labor and the work that went into making it.
I can really smell the tea fields. Let's go. It's great fun to walk around the morning market in Meitan County, trying the local food and talking to the local people. I nearly forgot we're here for the tea fields. Okay, let's have a breakfast. So we are having breakfast with the locals together.
It's noodles, some green onions, some ground beef.
So how are you going to eat the noodles? I want to see how you use chopsticks eating noodles.
Well, here in China, you don't have to worry too much about making noise while you eat, which is something that people in America are pretty concerned about.
Really?
So, yeah, you just sort of get after it.
The camera didn't get a shot of my tears falling, but as you can see from our faces, this breakfast has set our mouths on fire.
This is also something you don't normally find in the West. This is natural, freshly made soy milk.
Yeah.
But it's served warm.
Yeah, served warm.
Which has come somewhat surprising to most people.
Yeah, the auntie told me they're getting up very early, like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and just making all this stuff for us to eat, and then they go to sleep like 9 o'clock in the evening. So it's like a pretty hard day for them. Yeah.
Pretty hard business.
Yeah. The locals said there are many traditional tofu making workshops in Meitan. This technique is novel to us. We really want to have a try.
哎，小王啊，这个豆腐是不是先从这个黄豆开始的？
对，把它称好了以后，晚上的时间用泡7、8个小时。第二天早上就起来把它淘起来。
你泡到什么样的程度，你才能知道它是可以用来做豆腐的呢？
就是说这个经常泡的话，一看就胀了嘛。
胀了
啊，没胀的时候它就。
没胀的是什么样子的？能告诉我吗？没胀，
这个。
哦，
比较
你看，就是一个很小，一个很大。
对
，Yeah, okay.
And I see that she's taking some of the beans off the top and throwing them away.
Yeah, yeah. 那您为什么要把浮在水面上的豆子用掉呢？
那个不是豆子，那个是坏的。
So then they're draining the water off.
Yeah, yeah. 我们跟你已经去榨豆浆了。
Traditionally, the beans are crushed with a special stone grinder and mixed with water to form a slurry. This process may take up to 2 hours to complete. Nowadays, people use an electric grinding machine to save time. Apparently, they add a type of oil to the mixture. I wonder what kind it is.
Hopefully it's not motor oil like
是机油吗？不是，
汽油。
不是，这机器本身要打油，打油就是它打的什么油呢？就是机油嘛，那种食用机油。
就是那个菜油嘛。
哦，菜油。
Sometimes a little difference in Chinese pronunciation can make a huge misunderstanding. This not only happens to foreigners, it also happens to a native Mandarin speaker like me. Now stay tuned because we are going to have more fun making tofu.
Hello.
Hello.
Baru. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Bon appetit.
Very beautiful.
It's heaven. It's heaven. That's heaven.
So we're taking the soybean paste that we just made over here,
Yeah.
and we dump it into this wok on the right, where it gets boiled one more time. Then
It's
from
very
that wok,
hot. It's very hot.
yeah, she first boiled the water, then puts in the paste.
Yeah. 怎么样把它放在这个里面吗？
还要等一会儿，是不是？
要好像烧炸
哦，要等着
是生的，
要等着它烧，大概烧到全滚起来是吗？
对。
哦，好好好
所以。说有耐心。
So after it's boiled for some amount of time, that paste gets transferred into the cloth here and rolled around.
对，要圆一点，不要一边高一边矮的那种。
You are the other way turn around.
Right.
那到火上面。
Ajay has put what they call soy soup into the pot, but actually it's a coagulating agent just to form the tofu.
So this is the actual tofu press, where it actually becomes what you and I think of as tofu.
Okay. Once the whey is formed, it is put into the wax to curdle.
小王，大概多少那个黄豆可以做这样子一篮？
是5斤。
So a lot of water weight gets
Yeah.
added to that.
Do you want to try?
就这样，把它平放在上
要
面。
压吗？要往上压吗？
要把它压稳，
压稳
不然就倒掉了。
Very stable, yeah. Press stably, yeah.
Press firmly.
Firmly, yeah. Wow.
怎么样？
对吗？很好吗？Do you feel it's firm?
It seems firm. So we're forcing the water out right now.
从你放进去开始到豆腐出形，大概要多久呢？
压4、5分钟吧。
整个4、5分钟就可以出来一块豆腐了。What's just 4 or 5
4 or 5
minutes?
minutes.
一
Pretty
个。
fast. What happens to what's left over in that cloth over there?
Yeah, it's a very interesting question. You see this leftover byproduct, very soft and like a paste. You want to know what we're going to do is that? Follow me.
I can tell you I'm not going to eat it myself.
Hello. Here. Picky. Now you see what they're going to do is that?
Oh, it looks like the pigs like it a lot.
Yes. Here is the final product of tofu.
And
Yeah.
voila, here we
Wow.
have it.
That's what we made 4 or 5 minutes ago. Yeah.
That looks a lot more like what I've seen in the store than what we started with.
Yeah, there's a lot of famous dish made from, yeah.
Tofu is used as a meat substitute, a dessert base, and in health shakes. Demand for tofu continues to rise as it is high in protein and low in fat. We are on our way to the tea fields, but locals say there is a Nuo Opera performance in the village we are passing through. This opera is originally performed to drive away evil spirits at sacrificial ceremonies during ancient times. Jed and I are interested in seeing it, and this farmsteader has caught our attention first.
这里像是一个祠堂，是不是现在纪念祖先的？
基老人的。
怀念祖先的地方哦。这个有没有什么意思？
早上3棒，
早晨3棒，
下午4棒。
这个早敲和晚敲代表什么意思呢？
它一般都是早上的，搞不晓，传下来的。
传下来的，just a tradition。
天天都要做吗？
天天每天。
过年过节，现在不了。
Festival during the festival.
这是。
Very nice.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful carving.
Yeah. 八仙。
Wood carving is an extremely ancient art in China, which has evolved over several thousand years. The different techniques of wood carving are freestanding, engraving, relief, and deep relief. Every design here has a story behind it.
我想问一下，这些刻雕的这个木头是原来的吗？
白木。
白木。
白木。凤。
凤。
鸾是以前古代的一种动物。
哦，鸾，和谐 harmony, yeah.
And those are both mythical animals, right?
Yes, mythical animals, yeah.
Okay.
As well as the ringdove, another good example of wood carving is the mask of the Nuo Opera.
You see those interesting masks and also Jed wear on? We are going to see a very, very interesting performance, which is supposed to be the earliest drama in China.
This drama was performed when people were having bad luck. The locals have told us that if you had bad luck, you would request that the shaman and the performing troupe would come over and do this performance to cast away the bad spirits.
Yeah, we hope you enjoy it.
The Nuo ceremony was first recorded on bones and tortoise shells from 16th to 11th century BC. It covers primitive religion, folklore, and art, and also integrates literature, music, dance, drama, painting, sculpture, and paper cutting. Therefore, the Nuo Opera is called the living fossil of drama. In Guizhou, the province has the largest number of Nuo Opera pieces. At least 24 masks are required to perform an entire Nuo Opera piece. Studies show that the Nuo Opera mask has influenced the facial painting of Beijing Opera and the face change of Sichuan Opera. We are close to the tea fields now. We just need to cross this beautiful Meitan River.
through an amazing limestone cave. Jump off the boat. Here you can see a very beautiful waterfall and more caves. If you are interested, you can go further.
That's the hidden magic of Meitan, cruising through caves or stopping somewhere and being surprised by its many examples of natural beauty.
So as you can see, we just been to a remote landscape which is very, very beautiful. But it's a shame Jed could not go with us because he got a bit car sick. Because the road to here is very windy, so it's like the road is difficult, but the reward is pretty great.
Do you know what the green fields behind the magic Meitan River are? Have you ever tried to pick tea leaves and produce tea? We will bring you these experiences right after break.
原来
中国
最动心。
原来中国最动心。
Welcome,
Welcome
to China.
to China.
Off the beaten track.
Off the beaten track.
Welcome to China of the beacon track.
We have finally reached our destination, the Sea of Tea. There are over 12.5 square kilometers of tea fields that have been put into production in Meitan County. It is hard to believe how much work has gone into it. To appreciate all the tea we have drunk in the past, we have decided to be tea-picking students today.
没得点点这种都不要，这些没点点都不要，要用这种的嘛。
你的意思是说要有这个小的芽是吧？
它是一芽一心，这个都是一芽一心的嘛，两皮一叶的嘛。
这个才是最好的茶。
这个是不是？
那个行。
啊，那你采下来闻闻。
子嘞，子香。
可以用这个吗？
你看这个采的怎么样？不错哈。
可以吗？
阿姨，你看我手里面哪些可以拿去当茶叶？这个可以，好。 这个可以是吧？还有哪一个？没了。这个，其他都不行。哦。So I got about 6 of the tea leaves. I only got 2.
2 that were correct?
Yeah, were correct. So it's still very hard, you know. To picking up the tea is not the easiest thing.
I think it takes experience.
Yes.
Well, growing and preparing tea is a labor-intensive activity which takes years of experience to master. Each variety has its own particular preparation requirements. Some teas, for example, taste better if they are picked at night.
Ah, 很香。
In order to turn the fragrant tea leaves into beautiful tea we can drink, those leaves need to suffer a lot. Firstly, they need to be dried.
这个就是差不多有一定水分流失掉了，对吧？
要像那种一样，像那种。
哦，这种好叶子，就这种是高档的。一芽一叶，一芽一叶，这就是是吧？
那个茶叶加工好了，它的口感特别好，好喝。 我们这个地方有很多种品种，有大叶茶的。
好像现在没有任何味道，有一点苦味。
现在没加工好嘛？
哦，好，我们看怎么加工的，好吧？好。OK。
All right.
All right. We follow her.
Then the leaves are put into another machine to dry further. This step will remove the raw smell of the newly picked tea.
Hey!
It is more fragrant than when it went in.
Yeah, it smells very nice this time.
Shelley, I think my hands are a little bigger than most of the workers here. I think we're in a part of this factory where we need to be really careful now because it looks like you could lose a finger in this machine quite easily.
Yeah, and it's really, really hot. 这有多少度啊
？100多。
Now we are trying to make the tea looks more nicer. So we actually put down this tray, and this tray is a about 110 degrees.
We're putting the tea leaves into this machine, which is designed to dry them some more and make them
And
take a better
nicer, yeah.
shape, so they look better.
小陈是这样子的吗？
要快一点，
要快一点是吧？这样子大概会要多久？
这样也1到2分钟。
啊，1 to 2 minutes. That's okay.
It's very
分
fast.
钟多点。
Wow.
Well, no, it's like to let it cool down and dry. Seems like I'm not doing it very well. Okay, I'll let you try.
Okay.
Just let it cool down. Yeah.
But we're trying to keep it all on the tray, right?
Maybe
Let's see her do it.
let's see
Let's
her.
observe the proper
Yeah.
technique.
Wow.
Ah. I think we're both not very good at that.
Unprofessional, yeah. Now we are coming to the process to make the tea look beautiful. Let's read the translation from Chinese. 整形.
After beauty surgery, nose leaves have become slimmer. However, it's not end of the suffering. The worker is now making a paper spatula in which to stir the tea leaves in a heated metal bowl to remove the last of their moisture.
Now we come to the final step, which is in Chinese it's called 提香, so in English it means.
It would mean to make it more fragrant, to raise the level of fragrance, if you will.
Wow, you see, Chinese is hard to explain, hey?
It is difficult to translate.
Now the temperature of the bowl has risen to 100 degrees, and almost 80% of the leaves are completely dry.
我可以试试吗? Oh, you can feel the tea is very hot. Do you want to try? You're doing it pretty good. Wow.
So this is the finished product.
That's the tea we made.
It's ready for market.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's sweet.
Delicious.
像这样的茶，它大概要多少钱一斤吗？
在我们当地市场是
680。那在市场上卖的零售价呢？
在我们市场零售价要上1000。
680 RMB is almost $100 at the current exchange rate, so that's quite expensive.
Well, for the tea cost of 1,000 RMB per half a kilo, we're going to give you for free as a prize. Just to participate in our show as you see on screen.
In Meitan County, the output of tea production is more than 4,500 tons per year. The annual turnover is nearly 200 million RMB, which is about $30 million. No wonder there is a giant sculpture of a teapot standing right in the middle of the county.
其实我们这儿呢，作为茶乡来说哈，茶农呢这个收入呢，它的经济收入确实很可观。你比如说一亩茶，好的收入，平均呢它可以，收入呢大概是5、6千元。它每家里边它都有5、6亩地，5、6亩。那这样算下来的话，它可能每一年就是在茶园上的纯收入可以达到好几万呢，2、3万。这个
very successful industry they have
当然，这
here.
个是很高水平的了哈，一般还有中档一点的，还有低档一点的。
在茶园里面是不是流行一些一些 当地的话，你可以教教我们吗？
这个有啊，我们这里出美女，我是属于那种比较低档的了。
太客气了。
但我们这里呢有一首歌，歌的名字就叫做《他乡梅子》。
茶香梅子，
人是乖。
One, two, three。
茶香梅子，人是乖。
Now we are in the center of Meitan and we're surrounded by the lovely local people. We did have some lovely chat with them.
And we've had a great journey here in Meitan, and we hope you've enjoyed the show as well.
If you want to win one of the exceptional gifts by minority people or our travel companions, just fill in the online questionnaire. Click on chinaobt.spaces.life.com. Your gateway to China off the beaten track.